What's up, my pilots? We are back here in the temple door, which immediately makes me think of Stone Temple pilots, but okay. Let's go spell the letter H. Is it really spelling if it's only one letter? Walking them in the pattern of an H. How do you make an H if there's 9 of them like that? Oh, hello. What? Hey, it worked! Wow, that was interesting. So I guess it's one of those puzzles where you touch one tile and it changes that tile and all the ones around it. Huh. Neat. The heck's in here? A Rakata computer. Let's explore the room first. Why am I in solo mode? Stop that. Oh, they automatically put you in solo mode in that room so your other characters don't step all over the other buttons and screw you up. The heck's in here? Welcome back, Revan. It's been some time since you last accessed my database. I was beginning to wonder if you'd been terminated. Well, we just talked about the Terminator in the last video. I almost was, and I'm hard to kill. Wait, how do you recognize me? Of course. Oh, well, I didn't phrase that question properly, did I? The Builders constructed me with a full range of sensory input systems. The Builders. I recognize your appearance from your last visit, which is stored in my databanks. However, I'm detecting some significant changes in your composition since your last visit. Your neurological patterns exhibit subtle yet substantive alterations in both thought patterns and information processing. These changes have been noted and recorded in my database. What are you? I am a self-sufficient, autonomous, interactive database constructed by the Rakata to record and store the entire history of the species. Oh my god, it's Sigil! You guys remember Sigil from Mass Effect, right? This is the same guy. Mass Effect loves to do this sort of thing. With the clocks of an Infinite Empire, there are a few records worth recording. Nobody's been able to access them until you came along. To my system's ability to monitor and repair themselves, you'll find all the data has remained fully intact. Please use your topic. Okay, cool. So yeah, basically if you've played Mass Effect, the first one, when you get to the end of the game, or near the end of the game, there's this hologram named Sigil. I think that's his name. I'm pretty sure that's his name. And he tells you basically like the whole history of like the Reapers and all the different, all the backstory basically. And he basically like reveals the big like spoilers of the game all at once right there. And that's the same thing that this guy does. So this is, I guess this is kind of a standby by where they like to do things like this. Alright, tell me about the history of the Infinite Empire. That's a good place to start. I don't know if I want to read, I don't know if I want to say all this, but you guys can read it down there. The Infinite Empire ruled over 500 planets, 10 billion Rakata, and 1 trillion slaves. Wow. The glory was built on war and slaughter. It was inevitable it would collapse upon itself. Sounds like the Mandalorians, doesn't it? Conflict among power-hungry warlords into a full civil war. Millions of lives were lost. Sensing the weakness of their oppressors, the slaves rebelled and overthrew their masters. Then came the plague. What the heck's the plague? Its origins were unknown. Perhaps the creation of an unslaved species, perhaps the mutation of a natural virus. It killed only Rakata. Oh, that sucks. And spread to every corner of the galaxy. Sounds like a biological weapon to me. The Infinite Empire crumbled into dust as few Rakata survivors fled back here to their homeworld. Huh. All evidence of their existence was destroyed by the species they once enslaved. Damn. But even hidden here in their secret home, they were not safe. Millions died from the deadly plague, and many more in the never-ending civil war. Oh, even after you fled back here, you kept fighting? Dumb. Jeez, what a stupid species. The history of Rakata ended 20,000 years ago. They had nothing but a few scattered tribes descending from priests and warrior castes. Wow. Still raging our never-ending civil war. Yeah, I noticed. Well, there's only one tribe now. I killed all the warriors. Sorry. Alright, let's talk about something else now. Okay, yeah, and he says I still know everything. Tell me about the star maps. They are built on conquered worlds as a symbol of Rakatan dominance and glory. Each map showed the whole expanse of the Infinite Empire with the Star Forge at its center. When the Empire fell, the Rakata fled back here. They sabotaged the star maps to enslaved species could not use them to discover the Star Forge of this planet. Okay, so the Rakata built their Infinite Empire on the power of the Star Forge. That makes sense. But I used the star maps to find this place. They were created with the same technology as my own self-sufficient systems. Over millennia, the maps have been slowly rebuilding and repairing themselves. That doesn't make any sense. As you informed me during your last visit, the star maps are still in a damaged and incomplete state. It's not possible to locate the Star Forge with just a single map. Right, by combining all the bits of data. Right, that's how we did it, exactly. What else is there? How about this? Talk about the Starforge itself. It was constructed during the apex of the Infinite Empire's power. A true technological marvel, it's an enormous space station that serves as both a factory and battle dreadnought. Whoa. Starforge can mass-produce immense fleets with a minimum of time and resources. In addition, the Starforge shares much of the same technology used in my own construction. In many ways, it is like a living entity. It feeds, it hungers, it draws on the energy flowing through all living things. What you call the Force. It feeds on the Force? Dang. No wonder it's so powerful. Its ability to feed and consume the living energy of the Force is the key to its power, but ultimately, it was also what led to the destruction of the Infinite Empire. Why exactly do you say that? Rakata are by nature a cruel and savage species. Yeah, I noticed. Starforge fueled itself with the hatred inherent in its creators, and in doing so, accented these traits within the builders. In your technology, the Starforge is a tool of the dark side. Yeah, we know that. Corrupts those who use it so that it can generate greater and greater amounts of negative energy to fuel itself. The builders thought they were strong enough to control this effect, but they were wrong. They became victims of their own creation, and eventually their hatred turned them against each other. Civil war destroyed the Empire, a lesson to remember. Only one who is immensely strong in mind and will can harness the power of the Starforge without suffering a similar fate. Huh. Wait, so you mean the Protheans are the builders? No, just the Rakata are the builders, but you get where I'm going. Oh, man. That Prothean, like, revelation at the end of Mass Effect, I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but, man, that was a neat little turnaround. BioWare likes to do that at the end of their games, I think. Have a little bit of a surprise ending. Alright, can you turn off the shield around the planet, please? It was constructed as the Starforge's primary defense against enemy attack and can only be deactivated from the upper levels. Ah, shit. How do I get up there? My systems control the doors, allowing only those who are worthy of Rakata legacy to pass. Last time you were here, I unsealed the doors for you. However, the subtle neurological changes I typed in you earlier likely caused a failure in the mechanism system that would open the doors for you. I've updated my database to recognize the new configurations in your mind, Revan. The doors to the upper levels will once again open for you. Thanks a lot. As you wish. Please return if you find yourself in need of information. Alright, see you later, Sigil. Ballin', that was neat. I did not know that spelling that H was going to bring us so much information. I honestly did not remember that computer scene at all. So I guess that scene with the guy inside the jar makes more sense now. Man, the plot is finally coming together. This is great. But at the beginning of the game, it was so hard for me to not spoil anything by, like, talking about who Revan really is, or talking about the builders, but now it's all out there in the open. Everything's cool. And if you go back and look at the game, there's actually several times when these builder things are kind of like, they try to make you think of it. Like, first of all, you had that first droid that you run into on Dantooine inside the old Jedi Temple area. Well, not the Jedi Temple, but the ruined one. You know the one I'm talking about, the ancient droid. And it starts talking to you in ancient Selkath, and you understand it. It tells you basically that it's been there since before the Republic existed, because it's been there since the Infinite Empire, and you're supposed to kind of figure out the builders put it there, of course. You know, that's obvious from the dialogue. And then you've got, on Tatooine, something about the star map being in a cave. It's supposed to, like, give you a hint that it's been there a really long time. And then when you talk to the Sand people, they really give you a hint if you listen to their history like we did. This is actually the first time I've ever done it. It was on this playthrough. It was like learning the history of the Sand people. And that tells you all about the fact that Tatooine didn't used to be a desert. You know, there used to be an enslaved, the people who came from the sky to enslave the Sand people. And it's like, well, that was the Rakata. That's the builders. You're supposed to try and guess that, or at least you're supposed to kind of understand that that's the builders, you know? Or some other places. Oh, on Kashyyyk, when you find the star map, it talks about Kashyyyk not having always been a forest. That's another one that you're supposed to get a hint for. It's supposed to, you know, over a millennia, ever since the builders' time. And there's a couple other times, like that guy inside the container, and I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but those are the big ones. And it becomes more clear as you get nearer and near the end of the game. You start to put the pieces together. Ooh. Oh man, don't be yawning. Thursday morning recording. This is actually not a bad way to do things. You know, still have a roommate, so I have to kind of work around when I have an opportunity to record. It just so happens that from like 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Thursdays is like a really convenient time to do some recording. So it's like Thursday morning recording's become like a new hobby for me, a new habit. What the heck is this? Uh-oh. I think that's Malik over there. It's a dark Jedi or something. No, wait, it's not a red guy wearing a cape. Oh, crap! Yeah, there's 3 of us. He didn't have a chance. What an interesting confrontation this is.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malik thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again, but he doesn't know you like I do. Not anymore. Not since you've changed.
Quickly, Bastila, come with us. We have to escape before Malik arrives.
Juhani?
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malik and the Sith. I am no longer a pawn of the Jedi Council.
What? What the heck are you talking about?
Surely you know what I mean, Revan. Look at what the Council did to you. They turned you into their puppet. The same thing they do to all who are truly strong in the Force. They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared, but in reality their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. The fear of the dark side is a tool to maintain control. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malik from joining the Mandalorian Wars? They knew you would realize your true potential and break free of their domination. Malik has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. They've been holding me back because they knew one day I would surpass them all.
Huh. Didn't take long to convert you, did it? I always knew you were weak.
I resisted at first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi, emptying my mind. But after a week of endless tortures, I finally saw the truth. Malik forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. Then he made me see how the Jedi Council has denied me what is mine by right. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They were jealous of my power, of what I could become.
It's totally
they wanted
true.
me to bow and call them master and follow their code and obey their every order. But all the while they were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
It's actually pretty much true, actually. I mean, I know it's like Sith propaganda, but quite frankly, they were really using her. I mean, why is she still waving her hand around? She's not talking anymore. Alright, I'm the true Dark Lord. Bow down to me, Bastila, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son! No, wait. Oh, no, wrong movie.
You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith, but no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council and the Republic they serve, like I was, until Malik freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even, but that will never happen now. With the power of the Starforge, Malik will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. And I will be the apprentice at his side, after I prove my worth by killing you.
No, looks like we get to kill Bastila. Cool. Got some more dark side points out of it. This is gonna be a joke. I already can tell that she's not gonna keep putting up the fight. Yep, she's done. Well, she knocked us all down. Getting the cutscene now.
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malik was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
Yep. Ah, somebody's beeping out there. Cut that shit out. I don't want people to hear that in the recording. Let's see. Now you see the power of the true Dark Lord.
Yes, Revan. I was there when you almost died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. I used the Force to preserve your life. We are forever linked by my actions on that bridge. The Council tried to exploit our bond. They hoped your memories would lead me to the Starforge. But in our shared visions of the star maps, I also tasted the power of the taint within you.
Ooh, she tasted my
You deserve
taint.
to be the true master of the Sith, not Malik. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity.
How can I reclaim my identity if I don't even remember it?
Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. But your power, your strength of will, the essence of who and what you are, these things still remain.
It's true.
Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control. You claimed your rightful title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Together we can defeat Malik and take back what is yours.
Yes! Together, we can rule the galaxy! No, I think you actually have the option to kill her here if you choose that option. I'm not sure. I'm getting dangerously close to, like, dark side endings. Like, I don't know what the point is when you have to start acting like a good guy again to get the good ending. I don't know. I feel like we've really been convincing her to be dark side, and if I try this option now, turn away from the path, the dark side leads to destruction, she won't buy it. Alright, let's rule the galaxy together.
Listen to me. The dark side leads to death and destruction. I've seen the horrors the Sith have unleashed on the galaxy. Turn away from this path.
Shut up, old man. Your time is over. The age of the Jedi and the Republic is no more. This is the age of Darth Revan and the Sith.
Don't do this, kid. I don't want to, but I'll fight you if I have to, even if it costs me my life.
Whoa, whoa. You're right. You're right. I can't do this. I'm not gonna kill off my two best party members in order to try and get Bastila back on my side. That's just dumb. I reject it. I'm sorry, Jolie. You made me see the light.
You were a pathetic fool, Revan. Together we could have defeated Malak and ruled over an empire. But now, I will be at Lord Malak's side instead. You will be crushed with the Republic and all the fools who bow down to the Jedi Council. No one can stand against the power of the Starforge and the Sith fleet.
And she runs away. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Whose ship is that? That looks a lot like the Ebon Hawk. With the same kind of shape to it. And she flees. Presumably back to the Starforge. Dang. You think we could have used that magical force power where you just, like... Dark side points gain. Light side points gain. Net light side shift. Okay. Dang, I was evil up to the very end. How did I get a net light side shift? Like, how light side are we now? Oh, we're totally neutral? Damn, that was fast. That one scene, and I'm totally neutral. I guess that line where I said, no, I reject the dark side, was like, okay, I guess I rejected the dark side. Now I'm neutral again. Whatever, I don't care. It doesn't really make much of a difference to me, honestly. Shut down the temple energy field. Why do I want to do that? Turn off the disruptor field. Ah, hell, turn off the energy field too. Cool. So what do I have to do now? Run all the way back down out of here? This is gonna take forever. You're kidding me, right? Then I can maybe walk all the way back through this area.
Yes.
Alright, come here, Juhani. Jolie was getting serious in that cutscene. He was like, nope, if you do that, I'm gonna have to try and kill you. It's not gonna work, but I'm about to try. Yeah, give the man props for standing up for what he believes in, you know? I honestly don't know how that scene would go if you played it the other way. Like, if I had kept going with the dark side, what would have happened there? Like, I'm actually curious to find out what would have occurred if I had done that. I wonder where my last save was. If I could, like, save again and load it back up, and then go look and see what would actually happen. Just try it, you know? Let's do that. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have walked outside. Probably gonna get another cutscene now. Or they're gonna make us walk all the way back to the ship, too. Suppose we'll see. Anyway, this disruptor field is gone, so we still need to just... Wait, did we ever find any of those, like, stabilizer parts? Oh yeah, those are in the warrior tribe's huts. Okay, cool. You know what, I want to find out what this does if you go the other direction with it. So let's save our game. Oh man, I don't have very many free blocks. I didn't ever think I'd actually fill up this Xbox. When I was a kid, it always was like 50,000 and more blocks left. It's like, damn, cool. Alright, how far were we? Oh yeah, the last thing we did was with that H guy. So I'll meet you back up when we're talking to Bastila again, I guess.